Hey, Rebel Tribe. Welcome back to another mini mindset drop. Tonight, I want to talk to you about something that has been showing up in my life in a big way lately, and maybe it's showing up in yours too. Let's talk about taking a leap of faith. Now, a lot of people hear that phrase and think it sounds poetic or inspirational, like something you'd see on a motivational poster with mountains in the background. But what they don't tell you is that taking a leap of faith usually doesn't feel poetic at all. Most of the time, it feels scary, messy, uncertain, like you're stepping off a ledge and praying the ground shows up under your feet. A leap of faith means moving forward before you have all the answers. It means trusting something bigger than your fear. It means betting on yourself, even when part of you whispers, "What if I'm not ready?" And trust me, I get it. I'm in the middle of a leap of faith myself right now, building out a new media network, stepping into a new level of collaboration, expanding what I believe is possible. And none of it came with guarantees. I don't have a map. I didn't get a divine email titled, "Here is exactly how this will work out." But I had to move anyway. And that's what I want to remind you of today. You don't need certainty to move forward. You need courage. Faith is not about knowing, it's about trusting. We like to wait for perfect timing, the perfect plan, the perfect financial situation, the perfect level of confidence. But faith doesn't wait for perfect conditions. Faith moves in spite of conditions. Faith says, I may not see the whole path, but I trust there's purpose in the step. I may not know what's next, but I know I'm being led. I may not feel ready, but I'm willing to grow into it. And you know what else I've learned? When you take a leap of faith, God meets you in motion. Doors start opening. People show up. The pieces begin to fit. Not all at once, and definitely not always how you imagined, but just enough to let you know you're not leaping alone. Honestly, fear doesn't go away. It doesn't go away just because you're brave. You don't take a leap of faith because you have no fear. You take it because something inside you is stronger than your fear. Your purpose, your calling, conviction, that deep inner knowing that says, this is mine to do. The difference between people who build lives they're proud of and those who stay stuck isn't luck, it's movement. They moved when it was uncomfortable. They moved when it was unclear. They moved with fear and faith sitting side by side. And you want another truth about leaps of faith? They usually show up after a season of friction, that restless feeling, that wondering, is this all there is? That growing discomfort, that quiet voice that keeps saying, you're meant for more than this. That's not ego. That's alignment trying to get your attention. You're allowed to outgrow where you are. And growth happens when you honor that pull. At some point, staying where you are becomes harder than stepping into what's next. And that's when you know it's time to leap. So tonight, I want you to think about this. What leap of faith have you been hesitating on? Where have you been waiting for certainty instead of choosing courage? What would change if you finally said, I don't know how this will work, but I'm doing it anyway? Take a deep breath and let that sit for a moment. Oh, and one more thing. Your leap of faith isn't just about you. Someone else might be waiting on your yes, waiting for your voice, waiting for your example, waiting for you to go first so they believe they can too. The world doesn't need more people playing small. It needs more people who say yes to the call on their life, even when it shakes them. So here's our affirmations for today. I don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. I trust the path will unfold as I walk it. I am brave enough to take the leap. Thank you for being here with me on this mini mindset drop tonight. Whatever leap of faith is in front of you, trust yourself, trust the process, and trust that you won't fall. You were made for this. So until next time, Rebel Tribe, keep rising.